Oh,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the CFC Blues podcast. Another live episode, another episode for you guys. Obviously, we forgot yesterday to do the episode. We were too engrossed in our Warzone game I need to
kept dying, but sorry. We didn't talk about that, do we? No.
Sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, today, lads, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a preview of the Chelsea Man United game today at 4 o'clock. Yeah. So let's get on with it. Let's do the lineups, our score predictions, our player.
Who's going to score?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So he's going to score. So yeah, let's go.
So before we start anything, if it looks like I've just woken up, I pretty much have just woken up. So
yeah, mate.
I apologize for looking a state. That's why I've got this on, so you can't see my hair. You can see the front of it, but you can't see the rest of it because it's a mess.
Football talk, hello, mate. How are you? Absolutely regular on channel, mate. What, lad?
I reckon. Obviously, I'd say we go on to we're in the comments for the 1892 Reds podcast when they stream because it's quite funny to be in the comments. They've got two regulars. I won't name them, but they've got two regulars. The Football Talk is our version of them. So, Football Talk, thank you for coming. I hope you do well. So, let us know your lineup predictions, your score predictions.
Yep.
And we've also got a few other things to talk about as well. So, Yusuf, first off, Chelsea versus Man United. The reverse fixture was 0-0. It was a very boring game, wasn't it?
Very boring game. I mean, to be fair, I think we played the worst out of the two of the both teams. Man United had the better chances. I think because Rashford was through 1-1, but luckily Mendy saved it with his leg. And I think one Mata. I think it was Mata and Rashford were right at the end with Mendy done him. Very good save. If that was Kepa, same. Would have been a different story, maybe a different story, but yeah. The last game was very, very boring. All the hype out for nothing. There's a lot of hype around it. But hopefully this game will be a good game to watch. And hopefully we can get the 3 points and go to fourth.
Why did it... Hang on, sorry. I've just checked something. I
just realised now. Yeah, what is it?
Sorry. I've just seen the comment. Thank you, Luke, for pointing it out. I changed it. I swear to God, I changed it. I'm changing it now. Here we go. I apologize. There we go.
Anyway, live chat. Get your score predictions in and lineup predictions if you want. And yeah, we'll read it out.
Get him in.
Say our ones as well.
Thank you for pointing that out, Luke. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even notice. But I promise I did change it beforehand. So it's not Luke. Then who?
Oh, it's Ricky. I think
it must be.
I think it's Ricky.
Must be Ricky. Well, thank you, Ricky, for that. The reason I said Luke is because Luke's always on it. So, already looked out. Score prediction, I'd say another 1-0 for Chelsea from Football Talk. Definitely a bold prediction. Man United, who knows what Man United is going to show up these days? They're either really good or they're really bad. Most of the time, they're really good. Which pains for me to say because I don't like Man United. I detest them with everything.
Here, mate.
Junior, hi, what's up? Finally, Goku Junior is here at the start of the stream and not when we're about to finish. Hope you're doing well, mate. Another regular on the show. Thank you for coming. 1892 Reds podcast. Liverpool need United to win or at least get a draw. I mean, yeah, you guys don't want us to win because that puts us further ahead of you. Both Chelsea and Liverpool, I have to say, we're very happy with the result yesterday, including West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham as well.
So yeah. But if you guys are new around here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get this out to as many friends as you can, even if they're not Chelsea. Get them in. We like to talk about other things to do with football, just maybe for a few minutes. It's not the main part of the show. But yeah, and if you are new, we do like to go through some of the comments at the start, and then we get into the main bulk of the show. So get your comments in. Tell us what you think is going to happen, going to occur. Give us your lineup prediction, your score prediction, and who's going to score. Even if you're not a Chelsea fan, as the 1892 Reds podcast says in their name, they're not Chelsea fans. Get them in anyway, because we were just curious to see what you guys, what other fans think, like an outsider's point of view. So, Goku Jr. is saying 3-1 Chelsea. I mean, that's a very, very bold prediction, I have to say.
Yeah.
Because we don't score many goals. We tend to only score 1 or 2 goals in a game. I don't think we've scored more than 3 goals in a game under Tuchel yet. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, but we don't concede either. So it's gonna be.
I don't mind, to be fair. Like, as long as if we're winning, then I'm right with it. To be fair.
Yeah, if like we were talking before we started the show, and Yusuf was like, if you told me before the match we're gonna win 1-0, I'm taking it. I mean,
I'll take it.
Manchester United are in very good form. They've got debatably one of the top 2 players in the league at the moment, in Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, VAR and officials are sort of with them. So maybe it won't be our day, but I think it will be. So Yusuf, we'll start with you because I normally start with the predictions. So just before that, football. And to be honest, Thor gets a game today, but that's probably not going to happen. Yusuf said the exact same thing.
I put me on lineup. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you why when I read it out.
Add to stream. Here we are. So Yusuf, if you would like to talk us through your lineup prediction, why you've chosen each player, and then do your score prediction and your scorers.
Yeah, so I chose the same squad that played on Tuesday against Atletico Madrid, but not Chilwell. I mean, obviously not Chilwell because Alonso he was playing that game. So for in goal, obviously Mendy, he's I think number 1 goalie. So because I think Tuchel said it after the Newcastle game. So he's in goal. For the back 3, it's the same back 3 that played on Tuesday. I think they were I think they were solid on Tuesday. They snuffed out like Felix and Suarez and stuff and Lamar. So I think they played very good. So that's the back 3 for me. In the full midfield, Chilwell left wing back. Because I think I want to play Alonso because of their pace, like Rashford and Martial, they're pacey players. So and Alonso isn't very fast because he got outpaced by Bender remember last week's game against.
I remember that.
So that's So I wouldn't play him this game. I'll put Chilwell. I know Chilwell like he's more of a left back, but for this game, I'll play him left wing back. But Alonso, like I wouldn't mind it, but he just needs to up his game a bit with the pace. But I know I can't help it. But so for the 2 midfield, I will keep the same one as the game on Tuesday. So Jorginho and Kovacic, I think they've been very good on the Tuchel since the Wolves game. I think they were excellent. For the wide back, I will play Hudson-Odoi. I think he's been great there in the right position. And also, if he doesn't play well, we can always play Rich James there. So it's all right. I mean, we can move him up the pitch as well. So like, say if Drew gets subbed off, we can put Varane up front and then Hudson-Odoi on the left or right wing. So that's what I'll do. For the front 3, I'll put Giroud up front because I think he's in very good form. Because especially his goal against his goal was very good. It was actually, So Giroud up front for me. Left on the left, I'll put Werner. I think Werner's been very good these past few games. He's making good runs and he's been shooting as well, which is and that's something that we're not doing very, very often, shooting. Like, because we need to shoot more, obviously.
Yeah.
As you said, because as you said before, we're not scoring many goals, so we need to shoot more. I think Mount and obviously Mount on the right. Mount can't shoot, but obviously sometimes his shots go to Rosette, so it's not very good. But yeah, so his shots are very here and there. But I would that's my start 11. Obviously I don't know about yours, but yeah, that's mine. Hopefully you get a win.
Did you? I kind of zoned out a little bit there. I was sending more links out for people to watch the stream. Did you do your score prediction?
Oh no, I didn't. All right, so for my score prediction, I don't think it'll be a high scoring game because I think both defenses will be like they won't really open up. They won't really push up much or open up that much. So I think United they'll play further back to counter our formation, but we'll see. For the score prediction, I'll probably say 2-1 to us, hopefully. And for the goal scorers, I think Giroud will score because he's been in good form. And he also score maybe from a corner. Hopefully Vidica, but yeah.
Maybe, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
I think I agree with that. That's a good lineup. If we just have a look at two of the comments that have come through whilst you were doing that, thank you guys so much for the support lately. It's been amazing. Again, Football Talk, Goku Junior, regulars on the show. So maybe one day we'll have to get you guys on. It'll be great to see other Chelsea fans' views on the club, on the team, on football in general. So Football Talk saying Mendy, Aspi, Rudiger, Christensen, James, Chilwell, Kovacic, Jorginho, Werner, Mount, and Giroud. So almost identical to yours, Yusuf.
But he put James in the lineup. So
yeah,
I don't mind James starting, but I'll start Hudson-Odoi.
I don't mind either of them starting. Really, it'd be quite good for that. Goku Junior say I agree that's a solid lineup. Do you agree with Yusuf or do you agree with the Football Talks? Because you said that.
I think we meant my one.
Oh, okay. But yeah.
They're both good though. So.
This is a bold prediction, but I'm saying a Jorginho penalty will be the difference. Who knows? I mean,
that happened at Spurs, remember?
It was a difference in the Spurs. Yeah.
I mean, Spurs are awful that game, so.
No, Spurs are awful in general. Okay, so I'm gonna share mine now. So if I just get my tab up here, and then I can hang on. Scroll up a bit. Right. So here is my lineup. Goku Junior is saying there both are good. Yeah, definitely both are definitely pretty good, pretty solid. So I've gone with the same formation and one player different than you, Yusuf.
Yeah.
I've got Mendy in goal because as Tuchel stated the other day, Mendy is the number one. Well, not the other day, the other week. Mendy is the number one. A back three of Rudy, Christensen, and Aspi. They've been solid recently, so why would you change them? Unless Thiago Silva comes back, who do you replace? That's the main question. Who do you replace if Thiago Silva comes back? But we can talk about that afterwards. At wing back, left wing back, we've got Alonso. On right wing back, we've got Callum Hudson-Odoi. Again, I wouldn't mind either Hudson-Odoi or James starting. They're both very solid. Then the difference I have is a player in the midfield, which is Kante and Kovacic. Kovacic, obviously, I really like Kovacic. I know some people don't like Kovacic, but I'll leave that out for now. Yusuf knows what I'm talking about. And as the football talk has just said there, Kante is a good shout. The reason I start Kante over Jorginho is for two reasons. One reason is the same as why Yusuf would start Chill over Alonso, is because he's quicker. He's much, much quicker than Jorginho. And with Bruno Fernandes in the midfield there, and also the wingers, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood. Even if Dan James starts, he's very quick. And he tore us to shreds last season in the first game. So that's why I'm going with Kante. And another reason being, Kante's got more experience in the Premier League than Jorginho. And Kante has been playing better in the bigger games, if that makes sense. So which is why I obviously gone for Kante and Kovacic instead of Jovicic, as we like to call him. So yeah, that's why I've gone with that. And then front three, Werner, Giroud, Mount. Werner, pace, Mount, skill, Giroud, goals. that's what I'm going with. Score prediction, I'm gonna say both teams will score, but Chelsea are gonna win. So I'm going 2-1 to the Chelsea, to the Blues. Goal scorers of Alonso and Giroud. One second. There we go. Okay, football talk. I'd also replace Christensen. I know he's been playing well for the last couple of games, but you can't ignore the performances of Silva. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Definitely a strong reason. I mean,
he's not fit for the game. I think in the yesterday's press conference, he's not fit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he'll get for next game.
Talk about. So for the last 3 or 4 minutes or so, we're gonna just talk about some of the things going on behind the scenes. So we're gonna talk about Tuchel's press conference, or what I've heard of it, and something that popped up on the Fifth Stand app that I thought was very interesting. So, Yusuf, you've got the Fifth Stand app, right?
Yep.
Indeed. Did you see yesterday? I think it might have been Thursday or Friday, one of them. But yesterday, I saw a story come up. No, I think it was Friday. On Friday, I saw a story come up, and it mentioned that we want Jadon Sancho.
Nah, I wouldn't get him. They're gonna
No?
I think Dortmund. They're gonna offer 100 million for him. Nah. I'll take Haaland instead.
Dropped to around 70 to 80.
I mean, I would obviously take him, but I prefer Haaland because when Werner doesn't score, then we need goals to come from somewhere. We can't rely on the midfield to score goals and defense. I reckon Haaland will be good. A good fit.
Yeah. But it's just something I saw, and obviously we spoke about last time that Erling Haaland is on the books. If we get top 4, Abramovich has said we will try and buy him as long as you get the top 4.
Yeah.
So obviously that's on the books. And obviously we know Silva's out from the press conference. And just in general, I think backstage the vibes are positive. Things are definitely positive, and I think the club is in a good place at the moment, don't you?
Yeah, everyone has a good mindset and attitude. So yeah, it's good so far. I know like the win on Tuesday was a very good boost from thing from morale, because we knew we can beat like the big teams. We know we can because we did it on Tuesday. So Man United, they are big teams. You can't say that, but yeah. That's
Football Talk has 2 comments that we're going to read out. If we get both Sancho and Haaland, we'll have major.
Exactly. Yeah.
That puts even further down the pecking order. Now,
Yeah, because
Pulisic,
yeah,
a really, really good player. He's just got major injury issues. As Yusuf says, his hamstring is made of cheese.
Yeah. Cheese hamstring.
He's got a cheese hamstring. So I think that's a big problem for him, and obviously the intensity of the Premier League. Last season, he was probably our best player in the team.
No, I say it was Kovacic last season's best player. But
Well, he was definitely one of the best.
Yeah,
he was
one
really good season, and that's because he was playing football every week. This season is a different story with the signings of Havertz, Werner. It's been difficult to get him minutes because Werner's played almost every game this season, and it's difficult to say. 2 comments here. He's like the American Gareth Bale. Gets injured. I see what you mean. He gets injured, and again, when Bale was playing every game, he was on fire.
Yeah.
And when Pulisic was playing every game, he was on fire. But after the restart, he was amazing. Even before the restart, he was pretty good. But after the restart, he was undoubtedly the best player in the team.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, Yusuf. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I think we'll end it there. So thanks everyone for the support lately. It's been amazing. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're not new, share with friends. Just click the subscribe button. It's free. Like, it takes a matter of 2 seconds, just one click. So, and Yusuf, if you'd like to do the outro.
So for everyone, thanks for watching and listening. The preview, it'll be out tomorrow on Monday, maybe around 5 or 4. I'm not sure. Whenever we're free, basically. Yeah. Whenever we have to work for college. But apart from that, it's Comedy Blues. Hopefully we can get win today. So see you later. Or next Monday, sorry.